up, everybody? TANKY here, and we're bringing it to you. I said I would try out the Incinerate build, and the build is nothing like you thought it would be. You never thought this is how we'd build it, but I tested so much, and this is what I came up with to make the best Incinerate build work. We're only in a tier 70, so obviously you can see that it's not uber strong. It does pretty good against bosses, but man, they have to work on Incinerate, and there's a couple things I'm going to talk about later in the video that would make Incinerate so much better and so much more enjoyable to play, but they just keep messing up when they want to try to fix Incinerate. They just don't know what they're doing. So I don't know. I don't get it. Do they not actually like try the build? Do you not play it a little bit to be like, oh, okay, yeah. It needs some love. It needs some work. It can kill stuff. Like I can get ticks up to 400 mil if I'm doing it right. There's a way you have to play Incinerate to maximize the damage, and this version is the tanky version. So you can see that I don't have barely anything on my skill bar. So I just have the summons, and then I have Inferno, I have Incinerate, I have Firewall, and that's pretty much it. No defensives. So you might ask, Kelpka, how are you teleporting? Well, it's the enchantment, obviously. So we have that. We can do a 75. The 75 is a bit more of a struggle with this. Not really a struggle, it just takes longer. So it's not a very fast build. It's a tanky. I could face tank, and I can just blow some waves of Incinerate at you, and that's what this build does. So 149 mil you've seen right there ticking. It's interesting. This is probably the tankiest I've ever made a build, and it works. I'm using the Lith rune with the Ohm rune, so I just stand still, and I pretty much will always have Warcry up, which is kind of nice. And it's very hard for me to die. It can't happen. It definitely can't happen. But we just sit here and Incinerate. I don't love it in Infernal Hordes. It works, but it just takes a little bit too long. So you don't get as many Burning Aether as like using a Fireball build. So there's some ups and downs. It is what it is. The one thing that I'm gonna go over in a later portion of this video how to fix Incinerate, but the one thing that would make this build way better is if you could move while you're incinerating. There's no reason. That'd be like casting Ball Lightning and not able to move. That's what Incinerate's like. You cast Ball Lightning and you can't even move. How fun is that? That is not fun. No, we don't want that. That's terrible. Standing still is not a way to play this game. You got to be moving and grooving. You can't just stand here. It just doesn't do anything for you. You got to move around. You got to be able to pour it around, move around to kill everything. But still pretty fun to play. Interesting that you won't see too many people make Incinerate builds. You won't see it, but I brought it to you because I wanted to make sure we're trying out every build this season. We love the Sorc. We love all the builds. We just have some more than others. So, see, we're already at 10 minutes. So, see if we could keep doing that. That's good. Look at that. Boom. I wish the ultimate did more damage too. Make an ultimate actually pump. I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying. Help me out. Give me a little loving. Give me something. I want to see big numbers fly when I run this ultimate, but apparently that's not what they want to do. For a build that has to stand still, I think they should make it do more damage. That's what I think. But what do I know? So don't make it stand still. Let me move around and use this build. It would be way better if you could. The tankiness though. Can't mess with this tank. And then I have so many ranks of Infernal, or not Infernal, Warmth, that literally my dude is just tanky as all heck. We're casting Firewall because you get the extra lucky hit chance from it. So we try to freeze these guys too. When we freeze them, we do more damage with Hoarfrost. So that's why you're seeing them get frozen. But Incinerate doesn't have as good a lucky hit chance, so I had to put Firewall in the mix. But also casting Firewall allows you to have more burning damage too, so that's why you see it. Let's see a boss fight. What do you got? I think we're gonna get some big ticks on this guy. And the daggers isn't super slow. Right now, big damage. 300, can we get 300? All right, we'll take it. It's 200 million ticks, almost 300 million ticks. All right, that's level 70. All right, so let's talk about Incinerate for a second. So we're gonna port to town, but first thing they have to do, change it to where you can move incinerating. Blizzard, devs, team, listen. That is the crucial thing. Like, we need to be able to move while incinerating. That is big change. Gotta happen. Also, I'm gonna show you guys something. We're gonna go to this dude right here. We're gonna look at the codex power and we're gonna type in ice. All right, so one aspect for ice shards, and it's the piercing aspect. Make this better, first of all, and I know I shouldn't be talking about ice shards as an Incinerate video, but this one doesn't need to do less damage per pierce because ice shards isn't that good anyways. But for Incinerate, they want to make three. So we are using this one. It needs to be buffed. It doesn't do enough damage. It needs this, the portion doesn't do anything. Enemies dealing Incinerate explode, burning all enemies surrounding for damage. Does nothing. The only thing that's good is the 40% extra damage. This one, they said they buffed it with ranks of Incinerate. Look, guys, I have 38 ranks of Incinerate and it's trash. Actually, I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna show you guys it right here. All right, you've seen it. It is trash. We'll go back to the Incinerate. There's 3 of them, and then this. Why? Here it is, the aspect they said they fixed. After channeling Incinerate for 3 seconds, deal 536 damage. Show you what it does. I'll even ramp it up with some extra stuff. It's hitting for like 30 mil, maybe is the highest. Look, it's a bunch of K numbers, 9 mil, 11 mil. It just doesn't work. I have 38 ranks of Incinerate. What do I need, 100? Do I need 100 ranks of Incinerate to make that work? 14 mil, 17 mil, 25 mil. It's the numbers that are yellow. Okay, 32 mil we've seen. It's not worth it to have that on. Take away damage from Incinerate. It doesn't do damage, dealing less. So you have to put it here. So you get the 129x damage of its normal damage. So you actually get 14 plus 29. So you actually get 40x damage, 45x damage putting it here. So they that up. This should just say it does 20% damage. It splits into 3 beams and does 20x damage. That's what you fix right there. I guarantee you, big change. Then you don't have to put it on your neck piece, and you can put something else on your neck piece that will do more damage. So I have to put that on my neck piece. So 3 aspects, 2 of them are mediocre, 1 of them's trash. So that's what Incinerate's got. And then you have the burning. I tried this too. I didn't love it. Didn't do much. Engulfing flames. They changed it around. They didn't do anything. It doesn't work right. So I don't love it. That's not what I'm using. So you can clear bosses with this build. Tier 4. You can pretty much clear anything in Tier 4. It's just a little bit slower. That's all it is. I'm going to show you guys the build now. We're going to go right into it. So first we have the Eruption. You want ranks to core skills maxed out if you could. I'm using Lith and Ohm on this as well. Lith is going to give you the fastest way to get your Ohm up. You want the Shroud of False Death because you use a lot of passive skills in this build, a ton of passive skills, and you want to be tanky, so you want to make sure you're very tanky. Let's go to the gloves. You want range because of Incinerate, so I haven't maxed this one out yet. It's only 10 out of 12, but that's pretty good. Max health because we want to be tanky. Intelligence. The pants, these pants are really, man, these pants are sweet. If I had GA armor, oh, that'd be so nice. It's okay though. On pants or on the gloves, we did put the aspect of, oh, this is where actually I should have this conversation. This is huge. So deal 40x damage with no defensive skills on your action bar. I have no defensive skills on my action bar, absolutely none. So we leave all those off because we know that we want to cast we will get extra damage. Like I'm gonna maximize damage. I've tried this with so many different aspects. I tried it with cross burns. I've tried it with a two-handed weapon. This is the best way I found. So I did try many options, and this is the best way to do it. No defensive skills on your action bar. You get barriers all the time from, you know, these things that have cooldowns. And that leads me to the next item, which gives you Vex and Yul. You're casting a lot of things with cooldown. I think, yeah, my items have cooldowns on it. So I use this, and then I want to reset my ultimate as fast as possible because I want to bring them together because you do more damage with all together. It would be terrible also to use the Spiritborn aspect, I think it's called. Gosh, what is it called? It is Bring. Maybe I could type in Bring. No, it doesn't like that. Pull. Yeah, Wild aspect. So this actually worked pretty good too. So that might be something you can try out and you get an extra 10x damage. So every 2 seconds, basically. Rathanok's for the attacks reduce cooldown when evade because we have teleport enchant. Also, you have cooldown reduction, so that works well. You do a little bit extra damage with the explosions, not a ton. Flame Scar, you want everything into incinerate. Then shield double damage, 70% right there, which is pretty good. We got a chance to do double damage on the focus along with the incinerate of conflagration. Can't speak today. 38x damage on that. Then you do want to use Ring of Scarlet Skies because that gives you 50x damage. And then you do want Talrata's Loop, and you do want Incinerate. So boom, hit. And then we're gonna get into the skills just to show again. We're in Teleport, Firewall. We have Inferno, Incinerate, Firewall, Familiar, Ice Blades, and Lightning Spear. I'm hoping you guys comment down below. I hope there's something that you'll tell me that I didn't try. I spent about a half a day trying to make this build yesterday, wasting a lot of time just to bring this to you guys to show you an Incinerate build. So wasted a lot of time making this one, but it's fine. It is what it is. I enjoyed it. I like theory crafting, so that's it. Now we have the Firebolt, or let's go right into the skill tree. We have Firebolt, ranks of Incinerate, Greater Incinerate. You do want an Elemental Dominance. You do want Shimmering Teleport, Blast Cannon. And then you pretty much, this is your biggest tree right here. This one and the Fire one. But you want to get Invoke Familiar. You want Enhanced Lightning Spear. They don't really need a stun. Because you don't want them to like, you try to bring them in as fast as possible, man. That's what you need. You want to bring them in as fast as possible. Ice Enhanced Cooldown. It's good. You want Devouring Blaze, you want Inner Flames. Devouring Blaze because once they're stunned or immobilized is the big thing. Immobilize with Incinerate. So immobilize with Incinerate for 1.5 seconds. So that does extra 100% damage when they're immobilized. It's because they're crowd controlled. So that's that. You want Mage's Firewall. And then this is where you get a bunch of stuff. You want Inferno. You want to pull the enemies forward. You don't need this because you don't need skills that no cost mana. Permafrost, Frost for the extra damage when they're frozen because you got the lucky hit for that. And this is actually kind of cool too. Fiery Soulfire, you want all these. Endless Fire, and then I have 10 ranks to Warmth, so I get 10% of my life, 600 life for every nearby enemy burning. This is crazy. And then you do Evocation, Elemental Synergies, and Combustion. So the Paragon tree, I'm gonna go here and show you what I got. There's the cool thing about this Paragon tree is there's the extra whatever points I have. I don't even know what I'm at. I'm gonna get an extra 53. I'm able to use those points still. So like I don't have this. Like there's a lot I don't have anyway. So I'm just gonna show the main nodes. Tactician, just hover over the other ones. Kindling, Explosive, Flame Feeder, Cinders, Safeguard, Keeper of Flames. And then we do get the Burning Instinct, obviously, big damage. And then this is an Enchantment Master. We want to get Tactical, Torch. Torch is one you're going to have to level up if you want to try this build, because that's not a common one. Elemental Balance, Runius, Toughened, Suffered Resilience, Blessing. I've never really read these out loud. Enchantment Master. Then you come down here, you get Frigid Fate Board, Elementalist, Oppressive, Favor, Frigid Fate, and then look at that. There's so those other ones that I want to get, like this huge. Look at that. I'll have an extra 12% yeah, when I get this 16% life, man, I'll be at like 8,000 after that. That's crazy. I was good in the damaged ones. That's the most important ones you can get. You get unleashed here. You do need fundamental release, kindling, and this happy is good. Maybe I could go get the extra health. 5% damage reduction. Is that really? Let's see if we could get it. I don't know if we could. No. Yeah, why not? That'll be the next one I work for the extra life. Even though I'm not really dying now anyways, but it's just fun being like uber tanky. So, all right, we're gonna go to the mercenary den. All right. So for mercenaries, I'm gonna use Rahir and Aldecan because of a couple of reasons. You know, we could do extra 25% damage every 30 seconds when the bastion cooldown is up, which is nice. It's better than critical strike or attack speed. So I'll just take the extra damage every 30 seconds. And then this is kind of interesting that Aldecan does the Stormfire because it stuns them, which is nice because they'll all be together anyways. And then also this will do another burning effect. I'm not sure if it works with combustion, but maybe it does. So that's why I'm using it. Try to get more burning. So that might be an extra 4x. So we'll see. Maybe it does. It's me applying it with my guy, so we'll see. But that is the Incinerate build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you all for all the subscribes. I will be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Come check us out, TANKY Gaming, and I will see you in the next video.